But we had a dominating Saturday night on ABC in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yeah, it's that
It was
old.
wild.
Yeah, it was that old quote. Who would have thunk it?
Uh,
I was not prepared for that. Not at all. But evidently, the week off, I don't know. Maybe Coach DeBoer maybe listened to me and let them get a little time off and go home and get refreshed and find the focus because they had a good intro to it.
oh no,
After the Missouri game and the, and so yeah, they took care of business and it was a different team, a different dynamic. Defense was much better. I'm telling you, once they got out of that 3-3-5, and now they're doing a lot of stuff, that we've done in the past. 4-man front. We're doing a lot of creativity, bringing some nice little stunts and some stuff on the outside. It's just everything now. It's just kind of turning, and this is a great time of year to. We need this headed into the final days of the season because it's a long grind. I mean, we're already 3 months into this. I mean, think about it, 3 months. And so it's a long grind for those players. But, oh, yeah, the time off, getting healed. I know we'll talk about Q here in a little while. I know we lost him, but getting players healthy and getting, finding the rhythm.
yeah. And I know I talked about this on Thursday night with Jeffrey to Only Talk Sports on the call-in show. We talked a little bit about what we needed to do against LSU. I basically said we need to do more of what we did against Missouri, and that was get that running game going. And, apparently we did that and then some. We had more yards than what we had against Missouri. That was pretty huge right there. Jalen Miller had a wild night on Saturday night.
Yeah, I think what happened is first start of the season we were Ryan Williams came out of the box and I mean we were hitting big plays, and so defense is going to start watching film, and I think they're playing a little softer out there and trying to prevent the big play, the long passes and stuff like that. Then if they're going to try to take that away, then what do? Run the ball, and that's exactly what they did, and they had some. I looked at some of the play calls and I looked at some. I just rewind and went through some of the plays and dissected them. It was very good execution. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. That first play, when they called that penalty, I was like, "No, idiots! What have you been doing for 2 weeks?" And they caught. That was my first little whatever of angst. But then I started, you start watching it as it slowly developed. It creates this little story, little narrative, and I saw some great things on defense, better tackling, and yeah, we had some penalties, but nothing, nothing that would stall a drive out or anything like that. So there were a lot of positives, but the biggest positive came on defense because
Yeah.
Garrett Nussmeier, I mean, he's a good quarterback. He's a good player. He knows where to go with the ball, and pretty much we kind of kept him corralled and contained and frustrated. And led him into that Dante Lawson interception there. That was a critical point in the game, and because they had a good play designed up, and he reacted well to the ball and caught Nussmeier thinking too, not paying attention, So anyway, it was very positive, good reaction over the last couple of weeks, and then you got Mercer, and then you got Oklahoma and Auburn, but I mean, and obviously, Oklahoma's a good football program. They're not going to lay down and play dead. And then, Auburn's going to always come in and try to ruffle the feathers and stuff like that. And so we'll see. But for them, rolling up to 8-9 in the nation right now is pretty good. Pretty good. They're sitting in a very good situation. They control their destiny. And all you got to do is just get in the playoff. All you got to do is just get in there and let the chips fall where they may. But now they control. I was afraid they were not in control, but now they are.
Oh yeah.
And if you're a coach, that's where you want to be right now, in control.
Yeah. And so we looked at some of the plays. Like this is what happened.
Oh, this is beautiful right here. You got a few little pictures. This is the 70-yard Miller run for a touchdown. And it is a great design, great execution. I was so just mesmerized by this play. But you're going to see Bam Miller right here. He's going to move over. He's going to motion to the left. And then you're going to see the linebacker. You can see that linebacker right now looking right at him. And he's going to trail over. And then now that's going to leave three guys over there to the right side of the field. And so watch that linebacker follow, go to clip 2 or picture 2. All right. And so now look at the linebacker following Miller at Bam as he goes, Bam, is that Jam? That, well, anyway, so you can see the linebacker following him over there. Now, the key right here is going to be number 52. This play looks like it's designed to go to the left side of the field. Okay, but what's going to happen is 72, 56, and 75 are all going to block down to the left. 52 is just a trap play. 52 is going to pull out, and that defensive end right over there outside 75, he's going to have a bad introduction into number 52. And so right now the play looks like it's going to go left. So run to the next one. Now, don't anybody be confused. You can see, all right, everybody's blocked down. Now you can see number 52 moving out to number 4. And you can see Jalen is looking right through that little crease right there. And it seems like that's where the play is going. But you can already see number 22 starting to drift to the right. So now go to the next play or pick. And then now look at 52 right there. Kiss him in the mouth. Say, hello, number 4, your worst nightmare. So you can see everything has been blocked away from to the left side. And now the only possible person that can make that play is that free safety right there. But look who's looking right at him. Number 22. Go to the next one. Bam, look at 52. That guy's on his ASS. Okay? That's called a pancake. He is on his butt. All right? And so now look at 22. He's just going to get enough little trim on that safety. The only guy that can make the play. You can look over to the far right up at the defensive back over there. He's playing man-to-man. He has no idea where the ball is. And so watch 22 clip him and then go to the next one. Hey. Touchdown.
Hey,
70 yards untouched. Beautiful. I mean, that is beautiful execution, the beautiful design. I know I've been on them and I've been showing all these, bad picks and bad clips and stuff like that. But hey, I'm going to give credit when credit is due. That is the best play from Alabama this season.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody did their job. 11 for 11. And so, hey, good things happen.
That's
and then,
right.
we talked last week about the statistics. All right. And so I went back and I looked through there, and what we focused on was third down efficiency. You can see that right there. We focused on passing. You can see there. We went rushing. We talked about that. And then finally penalties. So you can look there. Now go to that final clip and let me show you what we learned and why Alabama won this one. I think it's screenshot 2. Right there. All right, when we went into this third down efficiency, then purple right there, that asterisk, nationally ranked, according to national ranks, LSU had a better third down efficiency rating. Look in the game against LSU, Alabama won that statistics. Total yards, LSU owned that advantage over Alabama going into the game. Look who won the statistic. Now, passing, LSU did lead in that category going into the game and did win, other than down at the bottom. You're going to see those interceptions and did win. But when you can run the ball, why are you going to throw it? All right. So if you're going to run the ball, we're not going to throw it. I mean, if you're going to, that's what we're going to do. Run the ball. So anyway, we go down and then rushing, you can see 311. That's what Alabama decided to do. Got away from the run, throw the football. And you can see right next to that 111th, there's still LSU, and I cannot fathom this. LSU is ranked 111th in the country rushing. And so look who going in, it was LSU leading, but look who won the final statistic. The penalties, Alabama barely. And then the monkey in the room always. Look at the turnovers. LSU 3. There's your ball game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Running the football. It seemed like, we talk about people are going to scheme and watch film. So it seemed like LSU was going to prevent the big play, throwing the ball down the field with Alabama, played soft coverage. Well, what do? Alabama ran the football, ran it all over them, and with good execution too. Every critical moment in the game, Alabama was able to run the ball.
Yeah.
And the game really wasn't as close as that. I mean, LSU got a cheap one at the end, but, game in and of itself wasn't even that close. I mean, LSU fans are already going home throwing water bottles out on the field.
Yeah. I think they took a page from the Buckeyes.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, like you can't be doing that. Throwing water balls. Like I think, honest, and this is any team in college football. Like your fans start doing that crap, you should get penalized. Like
Yeah, yeah.
punish the team for that. And I know it's like, but why are you punishing the teams for how the fans are acting? You want your team to win? Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, the fans have to learn a lesson. Do you want to help the team and help them win, or do you want to be part of the problem and penalties, which cause the team to lose? So, I mean, it's smart. Are you a good fan or bad? Is it all about you, or is it about the team? And everybody's down there playing hard. Nobody's not trying to do their job and not trying to help the team win. But yeah, I kind of agree with you. There should be some type of, and if they don't want to call penalty in the game, then obviously they're going to send them a fine or something like that. There's got to be something that kind of deters that type of behavior. But it is LSU. They've been down there all day. I know how it is. They've been down there tailgating all day. So I understand, but still at the end, it's ridiculous. Not good not good for LSU. Not good for football, but specifically LSU. Come on.
Agreed. Oh yeah.
But here, the bottom line was, you and I know numbers don't lie.
No,
Numbers tell the story. They do not lie. We've been on Alabama all season about penalties. Numbers don't lie. Those are negative plays. But in the end, right here, Alabama did a better job executing, did a better job tackling, and numbers don't lie.
Agreed. And Sports Talk with Austin says, as Bill Belichick once said, do your job.
Exactly. You got, and Coach Saban, the two of them, do your job every play. Don't take a play off and get off there in la la land, a little whatever you're dreaming up there in your little head, your little whatever. Do your job, concentrate, stay focused every single play while you're out there. Because if you lose focus and get caught up in all the raucous and all the whatever and that kind of stuff, and everybody's whining and crying and bitching and moaning and all that kind of stuff, if you get caught up in that, you're losing your focus. And once you lose focus, anybody knows it's hard to get it back.
Oh yeah, we did that whining and crying about what could have been, what should have been, what would have been. You turn to Florida State.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not gonna like dedicate this part of the show to Florida, because you know what, like our Florida State friends at the Voice College Football have suffered enough, but the team, they just need a reality check. But anyway, player of the game on offense is 74 Proctor, and defensive player of the game is Damani Jackson, says 5 Adam. And
no problem with that. And I'm gonna tell you one play of the game. I'm giving number 52. That pancake, that defensive back was on. You need to run it on. Just run. I wish we. Yeah, but anyway, forget the video. But you watch it in the game, and that guy's on his keister. Bam! Beautiful play. Beautiful play. That gets one of them little stars on your helmet, one of them little Buckeyes on the back of your helmet. And 52. He got one from me on that one. But how you do it again?
There we go.
Every down, do it again.
Play it again. There you go.